Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. We are already halfway through 2026, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to sit back, take stock, and have a look at the very best Korean skincare of the year so far. I'm throwing in that caveat of so far because at the end of the year I'll do another update and review so we can see how things have changed. But 6 months in, this is the Korean skincare that I'm using most frequently in my skincare routine. They're my most purchased products and the ones that I think genuinely are worth a second look and maybe included in your own skincare routine. So sit back, relax, let's talk the best Korean skincare of the year so far. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you all my Kate skincare favourites, but I want to hear yours too. What's that one product that you're always singing the praises of that you recommend to all your friends and family? Don't gatekeep it. Reach down into the comments and let me know, because the products that you guys recommend really do shape the ones that I try out and review here on the channel in the future. I'm always in the market for some skincare inspiration, so again, let me know your personal favourites. Whilst I'm talking about the products that I love, know that as always, I'm doing so in an ad-free and sponsorship-free capacity. You will never see an ad here on Mad About Skin because I pride myself on my independence, speaking from the heart and never the wallet. So if you appreciate true independence in the skincare community, then make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So this is the Korean skincare version of a video that I've already filmed on the channel looking at my favourite products from Western brands. I'm going to dig that out and I'm going to leave a link to that video up there. If you've missed it, definitely check that out because I feel that these two videos go side by side, hand in hand, giving my favourites of the year so far. I know that there's quite a lot of drama going on in the Korean skincare industry at the moment, particularly focused down on the brand Anua and some of their shady marketing and some of their products. This is actually something which, again, I covered on the channel, so I'm going to dig out that video and again link it up there if you want to know more background to that. I said in that video that whilst there is quite a lot of controversy and drama surrounding Korean skincare, it's not going to put me off using well formulated Korean skincare products, and so I wanted to sit down and film this video to almost turn the narrative on that, bring back some positive vibes and show what good products the Korean skincare market really has to offer from some of my favourite brands. I'm going to go through things in the order that I would apply them in a full skincare routine, and as always, I've listed and linked all the products down in the description box below, just for your convenience. So let's start out with cleansers, and honestly, you guys are probably going to be bored of me going on about this cleanser because it was in my favourites video last year, the year before that, still going strong in 2026. The Numbuzin Glutathione C Facial Spa Cleanser. Absolutely love this. I don't want to go on about it too much because you probably heard it all before here on the channel, but this is still my favourite oil cleanser. It smells like you're at the spa. It doesn't break the bank. And if you want something that brings the element of the sensorial, the spa-like into your routine at an affordable price point, there is nothing better than this. The only thing I will say is my top tip for you is apply it to the skin, work it in, it turns into beautiful oil, work it into the skin and then leave it on for 60 seconds. The glutathione in here is great for fading hyperpigmentation, so leave it on for 60 seconds, maybe brush your teeth in the meantime, then rinse it off, but leave it on because that's where you're going to really get that dose of glutathione to give you the very best results. Again, I think the fact it's been my #1 favourite for the past 4-5 years speaks volumes when it comes to that product, so I don't feel I need to say much more. Next, after a good cleanse, I will naturally go in with a toner or a mist. I know a lot of people like to use multiple toners, multiple essences, mists. That's fine. For me, I stick to one because I feel that I don't want to add too many steps to my routine and weigh the skin down. And the two that I alternate between are these two. This is the D'Alba First Spray Serum, and this is the Numbuzin NAD plus PDRN Essence. Both of these, fantastic. This is obviously a spray. This one is obviously more traditional toner or essence style. Both amazing. This one I'd say is probably best for hydration. How this works, I'm shaking it about quite vigorously already, so you might not be able to see this, but oh yeah, you can. The oil is an oil and traditional toner like in one. You need to give this a really good shake, emulsify it, bring it together, spritz that, you'll get that dose of hydration, glow you to the gods, calm and soothe. Beautiful product that honestly, I was a skeptic when I first tried that because I don't like a lot of oils in my skincare routine. That just gets it right. Oily without being greasy. Perfect. Hydrates you to the gods. Keep it in the fridge for the ultimate cooling. If you're looking for something slightly more lightweight in terms of your toner or essence, then the numbuzin is great. The NAD is anti-aging, you've got PDRN, which is pro-collagen, you've got 50 peptides, which are going to boost further that collagen and elastin production. This also gives you the nicest glow. I've used it today. You just get that nicest lit from within glow that isn't greasy looking, it's not tacky in the slightest, it's just a guaranteed good skin day because of that pearlescent hue. I don't know if that's coming across on camera. Glow up in a bottle. This is the travel size, which I actually bought because I'm going on holiday soon and I want to just travel with a small amount. This is the travel size. I would probably recommend the large size if you're not traveling because it's slightly better value for money. But yeah, those two, I use one or the other depending on how dry my skin is. If I need extra hydration, the Alba. If I really just want something lightweight with a little bit of plumping, then I will go for that Numbuzin. So now we've tackled that, let's just talk a little bit about some serums. And I've got quite a few serums that I want to rattle through. But before, let's touch quickly on an eye cream. The Dr. Malaxin Semen-Rate Eye Cream. Again, I'm not going to say too much about this one because I have spoken about this endlessly wearing it today. Light colour correction, beautiful firming and lifting action, long-term anti-aging. It gives you that instant firming and lifting, which I love. It gives you that instant color correction to take away dark circles, just give you a refreshed under eye. But in the long term, this is really going to be working for you to help, improve the texture under the eye, boost collagen and elastin. It's great. One of these will last me 6, 9 months, maybe even a year, because you need so little. Just tap it on with your finger. You can put multiple layers on, so put a small amount on, tap it in. If you want to put more on, build on top. That works better than slapping a whole load on and thinking it's going to work. I've seen people put this on with a brush. Don't do it. It works better with your fingers. And my top tip is if it ever looks a little crepey or anything, put a moisturizer under the eye first. I think that works best. Put this on top, and then you'll get that flawless application. You can buy this all over the place. I actually buy mine from TikTok Shop where I found that it's the cheapest. It's about 50% off at the moment. So again, I'll leave multiple links, shop around. But if you want to see, if you're in the UK and you buy this on TikTok Shop, I'll leave a link to a video down in the description box below. In that video is the link for where you can get it. I've just stocked up. It is 50% off, which I personally love, but you can buy it on all the big retailers too. So for serums, you know what this is. You guys know what this is already, I know. The Beauty of Joseon Light On Vitamin C. I know that there are a lot of Korean skincare brands that are going through the ringer at the moment, being called out, rightly so, for their shady behaviour. Anua, not okay. Like I said, I referenced that video earlier if you want to know more about that. There are lots of shady dealings being called out in the Korean skincare market. One brand which is unaffected by this is Beauty of Joseon. They stay in their lane, they do their own thing, they do it really well, and they do it in a completely transparent and ethical way. There is nothing that I do not love about Beauty of Joseon. Their products just deliver. And what I love is if you're fed up of like 1,000,001 different options in the Korean skincare market, because brands come out with like 50 new launches every month, and you think, how can you possibly be doing this well if you're churning out product after product after product? It's frustrating. Beauty of Joseon don't do that. They literally create 1, maybe 2 new products a year. That's great. So they're plowing all of their research and development into just a couple of products, meaning you get like perfection. And this, I think, is the pinnacle of their offering. This is a stabilized vitamin C, so it doesn't oxidize, it has a super long shelf life with Centella asiatica. I've said this before on the channel, but if you use vitamin C and Centella together, 4 times the additional collagen versus just using vitamin C on its own. So if you are using vitamin C for its anti-aging, this is the one that you should be using. It's a one and done, really potent. Again, somewhere in the region of about £13. It doesn't get more affordable than this. And I just think Beauty of Joseon are ticking all the boxes. Because I love Beauty of Joseon so much, I will just give a quick shout out to their latest product, which is their firming moisturizer. This is really, really interesting. I haven't used it long enough to say whether it's going to become a holy grail of mine or not, but I'm really excited about it. So I thought I'll just mention it here in case people are keen to give it a go. I'm actually trialing it right now. So again, I'll leave a link below if you want to trial it out at the same time. And maybe we could do like a compare and contrast. We can all try it at the same time and do a compare and contrast. This actually contains fermented retinol. Really intriguing use of fermentation and retinol together in order to drive forward the benefits that you see. It also skirts around the retinol ban. Fermented retinol actually not included in that, so it skirts around that, allowing for a higher percentage, which I love. Cheeky little work around that. What I'm actually using this for is on the neck. My neck is crazy sensitive. I cannot use a high strength retinoid like I would on my face, on my neck. So I'm using this as a neck lift treatment. And honestly, I am seeing great results so far. Definitely helping with some hyperpigmentation I have on the neck. I'm already seeing that fade. It's too early to say whether I'm seeing the lifting effects, but I believe they'll come through. And I think fermentation and retinol, that match made in heaven. Genuinely such a unique formula. And that's what I mean when I say the beauty of Joseon do it right. As I said, if you want to try it out at the same time as me, I'll leave a link. I need to give it a couple more months before I say whether I think it's actually like up there with the rest of their products. But so far, looking really good. Now, I've got a couple of other mentions before I draw the video to a close. This is the Frankly PDRN Bounce Ball Serum. PDRN, one of the most, in fact, I think it is the most popular ingredient in Korean skincare right now. But be careful of your concentrations. Some serums have a ridiculously low concentration of PDRN, meaning it's not going to do a whole lot. You need a good dose of PDRN, a high concentration to get those anti-aging benefits. It's going to boost collagen elastin, smooth out your wrinkles, but only if you go with a brand that formulates with a high percentage. That's what you get with this Frankly one. It comes in this. This is so innovative. Can you see that? That's a little ball of PDRN in here, alongside suspended in a beautiful hydrating serum. You shake it to put it on. This is beautiful. Give it a go like this. Can you see it turns this like orangey cloudy colour? You put a little of this on. It gives you the nicest plumping. This is a new one that I've literally just bought because I went through the other one in about a month. I was very lavish with it. I loved it so much. This is a new one, which I don't want to be without this. My skin drinks it up. And you put this on. Watch this. Look at that. It's the plump, it's the hydration, it's the long-term anti-aging. It's just the most beautiful product. As I said, I've got one here. I've got another one that I'm working on here. I've got a lot. I do not want to be out of this. They also do a cream version if you prefer a cream to a serum. I personally prefer the serum. I think, look at that. It sinks in. You've got no like stickiness. It's just a beautiful PDRN that's giving you all that anti-aging goodness. It's giving you all that plumping and hydration. This is fantastic. I got all of mine that I bought from TikTok shop. I'm not sure. I'm sure you can buy it on standard retailers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, leave a link to a video review I did down in the description box below. There's a link to where you can purchase it on that video. So click on the video, go into there, and you can see the link there. I will try and find some standard links for it as well. I'll just have to do a little bit of digging, but I will find that for you. If you're in the market for something a bit innovative, a bit different, it looks cool, but it actually works. This is something genuinely special, and just look at that. Look, it's not sticky either. It's just plump. Stunning. Then last but by no means least, I just want to call out this. This is the Orencia Rice Mucin Glow Serum. It's called a serum. I use it as a moisturizer. It is so hot here in the UK. I am sweat central all day long. You probably didn't need to know that. But, you know, we call it glowing, but what it really is sweating. And I don't want my skin to be heavy. I don't want my skin to feel weighed down. I need something lightweight. If you are oily and acne prone like me, this is the best moisturizer you will ever use. It's gel-like, so it doesn't have like a really thick texture. Can you see? It doesn't have a really thick texture, which I appreciate. You can keep it in the fridge as it's water-based, and it will give you that ultimate cooling. I think everybody needs a quality gel moisturizer, and the good thing about this is it actually hydrates. A lot of gel moisturizers do nothing. They literally just disappear without a trace. You're wasting your money. This is lightweight, it's gel-based, but it actually delivers hydration. So I wanted to end on this because I think if you're experiencing a heat wave like it seems the whole of Europe is right now, this could be the product that just helps you get through it. We all have to just get through it the best we can, and lightweight moisturizer like this is the best way of doing it. And there you have it. The best Korean skincare of 2026 so far. Will some of these products change? Who knows? I will give you an update at the end of the year. I always like to be fully transparent with you guys about the products that I'm using, loving, how things are evolving over time, and this is part of that. I know there's a lot going on in the Korean skincare space right now, and I know a lot of people are feeling a bit less than positive towards Korean skincare, and I think that's completely valid. The way that some brands have behaved, not okay. However, there are still the good guys out there. Beauty of Joseon, still delivering phenomenal products. You know, there are still some great products that you can slot into your skincare routine that I don't think you can get from Western brands. That Dr. Malaxin eye cream, I've never found something that works as well as that. So, like I say, Our hearts might not be in Korean skincare the way that it was, say, just 2 years ago because something's going on, but it doesn't mean that there aren't some holy grails at affordable prices to be had, and hopefully this video helps you navigate that. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, I love your skin. Take care. Bye!